Let me be very clear. Those who seek to blame others are themselves the problem, and we will have zero patience or tolerance of that. This is also a moment to apologise once again to all those who were hurt, to all those who were let down, who no longer felt it was their home, who suffered the most appalling abuse. And I understand that some people won't like the changes that we've made. But
Keri Starmer just walked into what could become one of the most talked about political clashes of the year, and he did not walk out unscathed. A primetime showdown with journalist Isabel OaKeshott quickly turned from routine interview to a full-blown televised takedown. Viewers were left stunned as Starmer struggled to defend himself under the hottest spotlight he's faced.
Say this with all candour. If you don't like the changes that we've made, I say the door is open and you
petition.
Not yet, no, because you know me, I'm not very technical at stuff like that. I was going to start differently, but it's your show, you do what you want.
Well, let me just reassure you that it's actually really easy, because I don't normally do these things either, but I thought this thing is getting ahead of steam, and I think we've all got...
I'm absolutely with you and the millions of people who think this bloke is a disgrace. He has no plan, he has no conviction, he has no backbone. I don't buy this government at all. It makes me furious with the shambles that was the Tory party. But we cannot fall for the BS that the King is going to get involved. This is not going to change the government. Yes, it will absolutely, Isabel, say to this government, globally and at home, not very popular. It's not going to make any difference, though.
It all began with an air of confidence, Starmer smiling, relaxed, ready to show leadership and control. He spoke about unity, about a stronger Labour Party, about zero tolerance for those who drag his movement backwards. But the smiles didn't last long. OaKeshott leaned in, and with one piercing question after another, the mask of calm started to crack. You talk about accountability, she fired back, but where was that energy when Labour was drowning in anti-Semitism and infighting? The studio fell heavy. Starmer's eyes dropped. His practiced lines suddenly felt thin, like political wallpaper peeling in real time. He tried to pivot, but she wasn't done. Every word she launched hit like a direct accusation. Apologizing isn't leading, changing things is. Starmer eventually offered a heartfelt apology, a moment meant to soften the room. For a split second, everything went quiet, but many watching thought it was too little, too late. The silence wasn't sympathy, it was judgment. And in a live broadcast, silence can be deadly. Within minutes, social media exploded. Hashtag #StarmerCrumble and hashtag OaKeshottLive surged across feeds. Supporters called OaKeshott a truth-teller finally holding power to account. Critics accused her of ambush journalism. But one thing nobody could deny, Starmer looked rattled. Labour insiders are already calling it a bad look. This appearance was supposed to show a steady leader ready to govern. Instead, it looked like a public grilling where Starmer couldn't escape the heat. Commentators now ask, when the pressure rises, does his calm leadership turn into nervous hesitation? And with an election countdown already ticking, moments like this matter. Starmer has been trying to prove he's tough enough to take on everything from internal chaos to a ruthless conservative campaign. But tonight showed his biggest vulnerability. He struggles to fight back emotionally when cornered, and voters notice. So now the big question, did Isabel OaKeshott expose the cracks in Starmer's polished facade, or was this just overblown TV drama? Tell us what you think in the comments. And if you want more explosive moments from the front lines of British politics, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This campaign is just getting started, and the next showdown could be even bigger.